All right, well, we're back for part 2 of making bean and cheese burritos with green sauce. All Roberto, Santana's, Cotijas, you know, say. Okay, so what we got here, we're gonna have a bowl. So that's gonna be to puree our ingredients in. And we're gonna do this quick and dirty, you know. Sometimes y'all don't always have the time to roast tomatillos, roast the jalapenos, and you know, do the onions and everything like that. So sometimes you gotta make it quick and dirty, and to do that, we're gonna take basically a can of enchilada sauce, green enchilada sauce. La Victoria's pretty good, La Palma's alright. And then we're gonna take, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of these roasted peppers. So I got 1 big spoonful of jalapeno. We're gonna do probably 3 spoons of jalapeno. And then we're gonna add in some roasted green chilies. This is like an Anaheim. And then we'll do about 2 spoons of the Anaheim. And because these are canned products, we don't know how the salt is yet if we didn't try it. So we're gonna wanna check that. So after you have that, basically have your sauce, the liquid value, basically like this, you know, not you know, quite a bit of liquid. We're gonna take that back to our old friend, the burr mixer or the hand immersion blender, and we're gonna make this nice and smooth. And we're done. It's about that much time. How much time I took? You got it. All right. So from here, we're gonna give her a taste again. So we're gonna give her a little taste and see where our flavor is at. It's perfect. Now it's gonna be spicy. So if you don't like that spicy, do about 1 spoon of the jalapenos, or you can fill it with the Anaheim. We want it to be kind of subtle. This is gonna be really spicy right here. Let me tell you right now, I'm not lying, that's hot. So if you want it more mild, just use the Anaheim. If you want it to taste good, do what I did, but it's hot. All right, so then you ask, Chef G, how do I know the beans are done? The viscosity that you're looking for. It's the best way to describe it is you want it firm as humanly possible, as firm as you can get it while still being amazingly smooth, you know? You know, kind of like a good parent, something like that. But you want it to hold up a little bit, but not be you don't want it to run away. You kind of want it to stand up, but you still want it to run away slowly. It's like risotto. It's really a hard thing to find. And you're going to find what works for you by failing and doing it wrong. That's how you learn, you know? So we got all of our components are all ready. I'm going to set this on a side table. And then you're going to want to find 13-inch tortillas. Some are 12, but 13 if you can get them. That's the unlucky awesome number. And then we get our burrito station ready. I got these beans exactly how I want them. So we're going to have to do a little movement here. So I'm turning on all the flames on my stove to create a way to heat up my tortillas, okay? So we're gonna heat up our tortilla and then we're gonna put the beans back there and we're gonna make our burritos. Got limited equipment here. So, let's see. I got our flames going here. Flame on. And we are going to heat up our tortilla and get ready to go. All right, so we'll get a tortilla. Be right back with you, kids. All right. All right, so I'm gonna take this tortilla. Another way you can do it is if you just have a large enough pan, just Put a little non-stick on there and just toast it on both sides a little bit. You get a little better flavor with the flame, I think, and it's kind of more traditional. And you get a little bit of color, but you got to be really gentle with it and understand that you're working with flame and flour. So just be wary of that. I'm a little less of a gambler with the tortilla when it's flour. There's a little less wiggle room on harina than maize. Flour to corn. Alright, we're getting there. We just want this thing nice and pliable. Maybe have a little toast on it, you know, but not so much that it doesn't fold well and get too many bubbles and such. So we're just getting this nice and pliable. Basically all we're doing here, heating up the tortilla so it doesn't break on us like a güero. Güeros break tortillas, so be careful of that. No one wants to be a güero. You're just born that way. Yo tengo un corazón de Latino, so always been my familia, has been the Latin people have been my family my entire life, and I don't plan on stopping that in the near future. All right, so we're gonna shut off our flames. All of our flames are off. Flame off. Got a tortilla folded here. I'm gonna move the beans, regresar aquí, putting over here. All right, then we're gonna get ready to roll one. Okay. Sure, you've all rolled one in college, but let's refresh you on how to roll a fatty. What we have is a little tinfoil. If most people have tinfoil at home, most people usually don't have parchment, or ideal would be a yellow sandwich paper. If you're from San Diego, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so we got our tortilla laid out, nice and malleable, and then we're gonna take some shredded cheese, because that's how they do it. Don't get cute with this, kids, and like try to add a really fancy Mexican cheese or quesadilla or Oaxaca. Yeah, man, it's good, but this is what the original is. The quesadilla and the Oaxaca can be almost too strong for the dish. This is the old school. It's just the shredded mix, like Monterey Jack and cheddar mix. That's what they had and what they used for the güeros in San Diego, and that's what we all kind of got used to as güeros. So you want to put a nice bit of cheese on there. Put that back, and then we're gonna get the beans. All right. I only have a little spoon, so this is kind of attacking a mountain with a mole stick. But we're gonna slowly add in our beans here. And you gotta watch out how much you add. Just for the pure fact that if you have them right and it's as smooth as it should be, they're gonna be a little bit runny, you know? And that's about it. That's our threshold of beans we can really rock right now, because we still gotta roll. See? Double entendre, kiddos. I'm here all day. All right. Now with the rolling, don't be a white person. Roll it up, and then you're going to pinch back. Make sure you don't get too much out the side. If you see too much is out the side, you have to readjust your program. Like this, I totally have to readjust. I'm going to have to pull these beans all the way back to get this to work. See this? And then we're going to roll up here. And with the bean and cheese, you got to watch out, because sometimes they're too fat. Like this one, we've rolled too much beans. But you got to roll it up, get it up in there. And then this, if you got one that's overstuffed, that's what I like to show you guys, man. If you fail, it's good, so you learn something. If I would have done this perfect, you wouldn't have learned what to do when it got hella fat. So because these people are going to eat them in the wrapper, we're kind of cool with that. We're gonna roll it up, and we're gonna be conscious that our burrito is gonna fall apart a little bit. So we're gonna want to roll it up and tighten the ends here real good so nothing spills out, vato. Like that. Get the other end, you know, things nice and tight. And then just don't be a dick, you know. Tell them, You know, hey, and they're really soft. So when you eat it, you know, kind of slowly unwrap and, you know, bring it down the burrito like that, man. It's better. So there we go. We got a bean and cheese burrito. And we have our green sauce over here. You know, all you're going to want to do is serve that up with a little bit. I don't know about thing right now, but do a little ladle of the green sauce. Right there, you got your bean and cheese burrito. San Diego favorite. Thank you.